Oh, here I am, 7:30 on the nose. Not too bad. Just let me get my laptop going. Of course, it just went dark. Hang on a second. Okay. And my name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And this is my regular Wednesday night live, which I didn't think I was going to get to tonight because I had such a busy day, but here I am. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Hang on just a second. I've almost got you set up here. Okay, there we go. All right, as I said, my name is Wendy Keys Turnbull, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this is my regular Wednesday night live. And this is what I'm going to show you how to do today. Again, I have case from Connie Stewart again. I promise I will case other people and I will come up with my own ideas, but this was just too good to not show. She calls this a Burst Out Funfold card. And that's what it looks like. And I'm going to show you. It's surprisingly simple and quick to make, even though it looks complicated. But so that one, I'm working with Christmas stuff, so I've got Christmas on the mind. But my daughter has converted to Judaism just because she felt like it most closely represented how she felt. And so I'm going to do a Hanukkah card, even though Hanukkah's not for a few months. What the heck, I might as well do a Hanukkah card. And Hanukkah colors are dark blue and gold, like a navy blue and gold. So I'm using silver, sorry, not gold. So I'm using a Night of Navy card base. And unfortunately, my silver embossing powder is in several different Christmas bins. So I have this mixture of gold, silver, and copper that I'm going to use. I'm sure she'll forgive me because it won't be quite silver, but I'm sure she'll forgive me for it. And also, we have no Hanukkah paper, designer series paper. So I'm going to make my own designer series paper. And we'll go from there. And I think maybe I will use Smoky Slate is kind of silver. I'm going to go with that. Smoky Slate, what do you know? So I'm going to go with that because I don't want to take up all the time. Hi, Angela. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Collie. My thumb is great. I had my first OT today, and she was really impressed with how far along I am. She still told me, wear the splint all the time. Don't push it. So, all right, let me see here. Do I have Night of Navy ink too? I do not. Let me grab a Night of Navy Stampin' Spot. I'm going to need that too. My third bin. Nope, no Night of Navy. That's got to be in one of the other ones too. Okay, we'll just make do. Let's see here. Be right with you. Hang on just a second. Okay, now let's just do one. All right, hang on just a second. Sorry about this. Is that Night of Navy? That's Night of Navy. Yay. Okay. I found my Night of Navy ink. It was only 2 boxes down in one of the piles. So let's go ahead and get started with that. All right. So first I'm going to show you how to cut this and score it and everything else. So let me just get this stuff out of the way and bring my scorer in. We're not going to use the scoreboard. We're going to use the trimmer because, as Connie said, she wants you to do light scoring. So this is 8.5 by 5.5. And we are going to score it on the, we're going to put 5.5 at the top. And we're going to score, got to have my cheat sheet over here. We're going to score it at 1 1/4 and 4 1/4. So I'm going to do 1 1/4 on this side. And then I'll do 4 1/4 on the other side. Now remember, we're just lightly scoring it. So you probably won't be able to see the score line, and my iPad screen is so filthy with fingerprints that I can't see it. If I'm showing it to you, I can't see if it's showing up or not. So, okay, so 1 1/4 and 4 1/4, which is basically 1 1/4 from each end. Then we're going to turn it sideways. We're going to score it at 4 1/4, which is the normal midpoint. Again, we're going to do it lightly, although we could do this one deeper, but it's not necessary. Then we're also going to, wait, 2 lines above and below. 1 3/4. We're going to score each end at 1 3/4, very lightly, and 2 1/4. That's just a 1/2 inch. So then we're going to flip it around. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. 1 3/4. Very light, and 2 1/4. Okay, now comes the tricky part. So I know you can't see these lines, but I can. I'm going to cut from the edge to the first score line. Then I'm going to skip over the 1/2 inch, and I'm going to cut from that 1/2 inch to that 1/2 inch, skip over that, and cut there. I'm going to repeat it on the other side. So let me do that here. And I may have to stick my head in front of the screen to do this. All right, there's that. And I'm going to go up a 1/2 inch. And I'm going to go from there to the other 1/2 inch block. And then I'm going to go over a 1/2 inch again and go to the end. Pretty good. You see, I've got that. My blade needs to be replaced, obviously. Okay, that's probably better. That's better. Yeah, you can see that it's all ragged on the end, so I know I need to replace the blade. I like to use them for every little bit that I can get out of them. Now I'm going to start at the 1/2 inch spot and go to the end, just because that's where it was. Then I'm going to go here, line it up to the line, go there, skip over a 1/2 inch, and go there. All right. So let's see if, yep, that worked all the way through. All right, so now we're going to fold it. And what we're going to do first is we're going to fold it on the center line. Then we're going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to actually fold this piece in to the center line. And something is not, yeah, that's right. It's just over here that it's not right. Okay. Let's get that right. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and do this, and I'm going to crease these lines. So that and that and both of these. I'm going to flip it and do the other side too, just to make sure. And then these are going to fold back. This is, all right, let me try with my right hand. It's crazy. Can't wait to have my left hand back. Okay, so this is what we have. This is what this is, right? Okay. All right, so oh, it's really messy, but that's okay. All right, so let's make our designer series paper. I think I'm just going to use the Star of David and maybe put the little stars of David in there, or I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Let's start with that Star of David anyhow. So this one, I think this, I'll use both of those. That one has so much solid color in it that I'm not sure how I feel about that. And these, I don't know that these are small enough to, oops, sorry, I just hit the screen. Okay, I don't know if these are small enough to really show up in there, but let's see what happens here. Only 3 people on today, but at least you 3 are on, so I know you're watching. Okay. Let me put something down here because I don't want to, I'll have to be careful, move it around. I don't want to get it on my fresh graph paper because I'm going to go off the edges here some. Whoops, oh well. Huh, wonder what's wrong with that one corner that it doesn't want to stamp. Yeah, made a mess. Let's flip it over and try again. All right. That's better. Huh. What am I doing wrong? Oh, that worked pretty well. Thank goodness. Yep, exactly, Angela. You always have 2 tries. Hi, Bev. Glad to see you here. And let's see. Let's put some of the other ones on with the smoky slate and see what I think. And I think maybe what I'll end up doing is adding some Wink of Stella to the smoky slate ones to make them more silvery. Hi, Deb. Okay. There, they're coming on now. All right, so let me just clean this off real quick, like. And I may need it again, so I'll just put it over here. I'll put this other one on. We'll use the smoky slate on this. Ladies who just joined, I am making a Hanukkah card for my daughter. Hanukkah's not for a while yet, but I'm in the Christmas mode, and I was trying to figure out what stamp set to use today, and all of my Christmas stamp sets are in my Christmas card bins, so I thought maybe I would just make something for Hanukkah instead. And I know that Hanukkah colors are navy and silver, so we are doing the best we can to resemble those colors. I do have embossing powder that I'm going to use, but it's actually a mixture of silver, gold, and copper because I have 2 bins of silver that are in my Christmas cards. So I'm going to put another blue star here. So I'm going to put this up here. Oh, darn. See if I can line her up. Ah, not bad. Okay, put another one over here. And put another one here. Good enough, let's get another blue one. Excuse me. Okay. What missed star, Angela? Nothing will be covered, so these are just going to be, okay. I think the stars all look pretty good. There is a little streak of navy there, but that's okay. Go back to this one. Another couple of stars here. Put one here. Whoops. Yeah, I see I missed that corner. Put one here. And I'm going to put one right on the very edge over here. Oops, almost. And sorry, I'm getting all kinds of private messages that are getting in the way of me seeing what you guys are saying. So, oop. Well, let's see what we can do. How well can I do this? It'll have to suffice. Ah, not bad at all. All right, I think that's going to be good for now. Okay, so now what I need, I need to clean this. Hi, Sherry. Okay. All right, so this is my designer series paper, and we are going to cut some pieces off of it. I need 6, I may have to make more. I need 6 4x1 strips. Get that out of there. So we'll do, this is 6x6 paper, so now that's going to use up most of it. I probably should have, oh well, doesn't matter. Oh my goodness, I really should change this blade. I have the blades right over here. Oh, this is really bad. Okay, I'm changing the blade. This is bad, bad, bad. And I just cleaned this part out because that's a lot of times that will make your blades not cut right. It'll make it kind of raggedy. But I have blades right here. So hopefully they're both new and not ones that I stuck in there when I changed them, thinking maybe I would use them again. Nope, looks like they're all new. Good. Good, good, good. Okay. That one in there. There we go. Put this over here for now. Get rid of that. Okay, so there's going to be 2. Yeah, I am going to have to make some more paper. Oh my gosh, that's a mess. Well, probably should have, I maybe should have cut the other ones off first, the other pieces that I needed. Oh well. 3. And yeah, this is going to take all of them. So instead of making new paper, I'm going to do something a little different. So give me my 6 strips. I have to cut them all down to 4. Whoops! Fell right back out. Okay, let's cut these down to 4-inch. Get in there. Okay, 4-inch by 1-inch. All together, 4-inch by 1-inch. Okay. Now just give me a second. I'm going to look for some DSP that has navy blue in it. Oh, I might see something now. It might be retired paper, but that's what I'm going to use. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to use some of the Peaceful Gardens because it has Night of Navy. Well, it actually has Secret Sea in it, but I think it's close enough that we can get away with it. So, it might have Night of Navy in it too. Nope, Misty Moonlight and Secret Sea. I was thinking Doves. That's not what I wanted, although this would work really well. But I want that Dove paper down there. There's gold in it, though. Over here is Dove that doesn't have gold on it, unless it's in one of my, let's see here. Okay. We're just going to use, oh, wait, that's different. Oh, that is the same, right? Okay. All right, that's what we're going to use. This all has gold in it. I don't want to use gold. Okay, so I've got my 4 strips, and I'm going to go ahead and use, or 6 strips. I'm going to go ahead and use those just the way they are. And now we're going to cut Somebody keeps buzzing me. So, okay, now we're going to cut 2 1 5/8 by 2 3/4. And it doesn't matter which way because this isn't really non-directional, but I'm going to do the 2 3/4. Okay, I need a 1 5/8, 5/8, 1 5/8, 1 5/8, 1 5/8. I need, whoops, 2 of those. There's 1 5/8. There's 2. And then I need 2 that are 2 3/4 by 3/8. So 3/8. And 3/8. Okay. Now I also need 2 2 3/4. Where is that white paper here? It's on the desk here somewhere. There it is. 2 3/4 by 1 3/4 it says, but I think that's wrong. I think it's 1 5/8. And this is 2 3/4. I already cut it for the other one. So I'm gonna do 1 5/8. I can always cut it down, but I can't add to it, so 1 5/8. Now the other, wait a minute, the other card says, that's interesting. 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. All right, 1 3/4 by 2 3/4. Okay, we can do that. But 1 3/4. There we go. Okay. So now we've got that. So this is everything that we need. Okay. Put this aside. Put these aside. I always have a mess to clean up when I'm done here. Okay, here we've got it. Remember, this is what the card looks like when it's done. And it closes up. You can either send it like that in the envelope or like this in the envelope. It's totally up to you. And Connie did not put anything like that on the outside. And by the way, these are last year's Memories and More Christmas packs that I'm using because I needed to have a sample made quickly. So I like how it looks when it's standing upright. I think that's kind of cool. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we are going to put our long pieces on up here and here. And then when the card is closed, you need something on here and here. So that's why 6 of those. So let's get those on first. And I think I used tape earlier, but tape is hard to use without a thumb. So I'm going to work with the glue because it's a lot easier to glue something than to tape something when you're using the wrong hand. Okay. And it's a lot easier to get things on where you want them to. All right, let's do, oh, this one didn't get much of anything down there. Oh, well, too bad. Oops, reaching for it with my left hand again. Like I said, I cannot wait to have my left hand back, my left thumb back. Okay. This one's gonna go over here. Gonna line it up with the one on the other side. All that raggedy edge is sticking out. My cat is trying to get in the door that's closed. He will figure out very quickly that he needs to come around to the other side. I'm gonna save that. Let me see what this looks like here. Yeah, I'm gonna save those 2. No, I'll save these 2 for the outside. Let's put these 2 on the inside. All right, I'm gonna try it, squeezing it with my left hand. That is actually easier. And I'm not using my thumb. Nice. Okay. And those of you who weren't on at the beginning, I'm making a Hanukkah card because, as many of you know, my daughter converted to Judaism. And Hanukkah's coming up before Christmas, so well before Christmas. Just made an appointment with my massage therapist today, who is Jewish but non-practicing, and we made it for Hanukkah. And I said, oh, that's Hanukkah. And she said, oh, it is? So, okay, and then let's go ahead and put these on the outside too. She did know that Rosh Hashanah was yesterday and the day before, though. She did remember that, or know that. Okay. Oh, it's so messy. All those rough edges. Have to take something to it and get rid of those later. All right, so there's that part. Now, let's go ahead and decorate these. So, got one to put here. Sorry, I'm probably even off screen here, huh? I'm standing up again today like I was last week, I think. There it goes. I think I gotta fill my glue bottle again. All right, so this is gonna go here. Ooh, that's a really tight fit. Interesting. It's all right. So it looks good. And then this one. Okay, that hurts my thumb a little bit. Let's switch sides. This one goes on this side. Like so. Oh, I just remembered. That's why that was weird. This is supposed to butt right up against that. Oh, well. It's close, but not quite. And then these guys go in the little spots. Whoops. Huh. Can't do that. Okay. Just going to go here. And again, I want to line it up with the top and the bottom of the ones that it's next to. And one more on the other side. See how quick this is? We're almost done already. Okay. This is going to go here. Like so. All right, now we just have our two things to put in here, and one of them is going to have words, and I have to make it fit on this little skinny thing. So I am going to do, I think I can make that fit. Let's see what happens here. So many different ways to spell Hanukkah. I think I'm going to do those Happy and Hanukkah with just the H. What's that? Spin! And I might put that on the other side. I don't know. No, I think I'm going to put this on the other side. Where's Happy? Happy Hanukkah. Will this fit? Ooh, no, it will not. So, guess what? It's going on like this. Happy. Oops. Okay. Happy Hanukkah. Let go of my finger. Sticking to my nails. It's a brand new stamp that hasn't been used before. So, okay. Good enough. Now, there was something else I wanted to put under it. Celebrate the miracle, but of course that's long, but don't worry. we're going to do Celebrate the, and then Miracle underneath that. So first I'm going to do this separate. Okay. Oops. You always find new ways to do things when you're handicapped by surgery or whatever. Okay. That is very crooked. Let's get that better. Get the H up on this end. That's better. Let's put happy right down on it. Okay. Like that. Beautiful. And yes, Angela, I will rub it on, although it's going on Night of Navy paper anyhow, so may or may not show up. I made a little bit of a mess, got it on my fingers, oh well. All right. See if I can do this with my pen, my Stampin' Right marker. Oh, wait. Oh, is that? Yes. All right. I have duplicate markers, so I actually had a Night of Navy marker in my duplicates, and now I have a very blue finger. All right. Get most of it off my finger so I'm not getting it all over the place. Okay. All right. Just want to see. Nope, nobody else has said anything. Okay. All right. Celebrate the miracle, and I'm going to do celebrate the and that end. Hopefully this is not dry. It is not dry. Good. Oops. Coloring all over it. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Celebrate the. I guess it's going to have to go at an angle 2. Celebrate the. Oh, man, I am making a mess. I did get it on my finger. I'm going to have to do this part over, but for now, I'm just going to leave it like this. I will put it on there and everything, and then I will just put a new one over it when I'm, oops, helps. Besides cleaning off my finger, I really should be cleaning off the stamp. Okay. And miracle. It's a lot easier when you have both hands. Okay. Miracle. There we go. It's not too bad, other than being really messy. We'll worry about that later. Okay, so that's going to go here. And, oops, now I'm getting ink on the, yep, oh well. I have to buy new graph paper. I'm almost out, so put it in order when I'm done here. I'm also going to get the, I have decided I'm going to go ahead and get the new Advent calendar. As I understand it, it's $99. As I understand it, it has supplies in it. DSP stamps, dies, things like that that are not seen anywhere else. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. I think I'm going to get that. All right, so this probably won't fit on here. Let me see if it will before we decide what we're going to do. I have a feeling this will not. It will not. Okay, and I'm certainly not going to be able to put that at an angle. So we're going to put this little one on there and then put something else on it, the coins underneath it. That's what we'll do. I don't know the meaning of all of this stuff, honestly. I have to ask Sarah. So, not the best day. I had one of those too. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's put, I should do them separately. But no, you know what? Let's do them in the smoky slate. Okay. I was going to use silver embossing powder to do that. Maybe I'll do these with the embossing powder. Maybe I'll do that. And I just got silver on my hand now too. Okay. That's what we'll do. Oops. Well, looks like I don't have, I'm just going to take a chance. Looks like I don't have any embossing buddies right here with me, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. We'll take a chance that it comes out okay. Looks like it probably did. We'll see. Okay. I wish I had silver, and I'll probably redo this side with silver once I have all my Christmas stuff done. And although it is kind of silvery, it's kind of like platinum. Okay. Angela, when we're all done, would you please send me Julie's address so I can send her a card? Thank you. All right, let's see what we get here. And I have it all the way up? No, I do. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, you can tell what it is. I wasn't sure we'd be able to when it was down here in the glare of the light. Okay, good. All right. But I can hold this one with my thumb because it's far enough apart from my finger. And we will put this over here. Goodness. Line them up. That's pretty good. And whoops. There we go. Opens up. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll need to fix some things, but I like it a lot. And I could even put, I could put something on the outside, but I've pretty much used everything other than spinning the dreidels. But, so let me show you the sample again. All right. So here's the Christmas sample made with Memories and More packs from last year. Angela, if you would like these, you may have them. I have tons of it left over. So I know that you like to work with those. And then here's the one we just made online. And it only took 40 minutes, but I don't really think it took that long. Oops, that's not all the way on there. It's coming up. There we go. All right, what do you guys think? Ta-da. Okay. I would like to thank you guys for watching. And chances are probably minimal that I'll get 15 people watching between now and tomorrow evening at, we'll say, 8 o'clock. But if we do, I'll draw a name and have a prize patrol for somebody. If we don't, that's okay. I'll just keep on doing. Okay, thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that you come on and you stay on and watch and comment. And I will see some of you very soon. And I'm looking forward to the Christmas card event on the 4th and the 11th. Have a great week and happy stamping.